Okay guys, next step, next big step, the binding. Let's grab our first page. Yep, I did keep an eye on that. That's perfect. And this page was, just to be sure, tunnel. It was a 7/3/4, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Tunnel page 7/3/4. It was the end size, yes. Okay, let's check. Grab a new piece of paper. 7/3/4 definitely need to be. Yep. So let's cut my piece of paper 7/3/4. Okay guys, for now I do not have a little note. I will make that as soon as I'm ready with this one, because why make a double? Does not make sense. And now I'm gonna talk you a little bit through how my thinking of these bindings. So I'm just gonna grab a full page and I am gonna write it down for you guys soon as I know the measurements. So please watch first and then I'm gonna give you the measurements. So 7/3/4, that is already that you need to cut down if you already want to join me. It's always a good practicing every time. If it does not work out, just start all over. Alright, first of all, we want to make a piece that fits in the tunnel. I think a 1/2 inch is too short, so I want to make it a 1 inch because it's a very large page. We have plenty of space doing that. So I'm going to score my first one 1 inch. Okay, then I do like to have my pages as flat as possible, so I always add a 1/2 inch extra. So 1/2 inch it is. Okay, so we have 2 fold lines. Now this is the piece where one page is going to be on. Now we do need that space. So this is your first page, your first hinge. And now we go to the last one. And we did a 3/4 each time. So meaning that we do need to have 3 times a 3/4. Okay. That is how much? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. That's for the first. Here comes the next page. Then 1, 2, 3. That's the other page. And then again 1, 2, 3. Meaning that I need to score at 3/3/4. I'm just gonna measure if that is correct. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be. That should be. 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be 2 1/4 extra, and that it is 1.5. Yep, 2 1/4 extra. Okay, seems to be. Yep, it is. Okay, so a 3/3/4. That's where our next page is going to be. So now we're going to start where we ended here, a 1/2 inch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the grooves, 1/2 inch, and then we're just going to cut down that 1 inch. Okay, so I'm turning it over, and I'm going to put this at the 1 inch, and I'm going to cut it off. Okay, this looks so narrow, but let's see our next one. Okay. Let's start our next one. Same thing with the 1 inch and the 1/2 inch. But now we only need that 3/4. So that's 1, 2, 3. So at 2, 1/4. This is a 3/4 space. And now we're continuing again with that 1/2 inch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's at 2, 3/4 for the next 1/2 inch. And then again, we're just gonna put this at the 1, and we're gonna cut this down. And then this fits in between, and then you will have your bindings. I'm gonna write it down for you guys if that is more comfortable for you. Okay, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, for those who wants to know the measurements. So the first one, that's the biggest one, you're gonna cut a piece of paper 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. Then you're gonna score on the long side 1, 1 1/2, 3 3/4, and 4 1/4. Okay, then we're gonna grab a new piece of paper, cut a piece of paper 3 3/4 by 7 3/4, and we're gonna score 1, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 2 3/4. Then you will have exactly the same pieces as I am. Okay, now we are going to create this one. So first we are going to fold everything. Finish it down, go to the next one. This one. Okay. Now let's put this one on here. Now I like to use some marks so I can see a little bit that I am straight. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and I also gonna make those marks here. 1 2 3. All right, now the meaning is that I am gonna keep an eye on these marks, so I'm gonna be straight. Check, check, check. I think I just need to see the marks a little bit. Just checking. Yeah, just a little bit to be seen. Okay, so that I know. I'm just gonna tape these as close as I can be to the fold lines, but not overlap it. Your fold line needs to be free to bend. There we go. I'm just gonna watch on one side because now I know exactly where I need to add this. Just need to just a fraction to be seen, and you want to keep this straight as well. And when I am satisfied at the bottom, I'm just going to push it down a little bit, and now I can move the top a little bit. There we go. Burnish it down as good as you can. Okay, now just put some tape on the back. Here we go. Pinch it down so the glue is nicely attached to your paper. Okay, next we are going to add tape on our little 1-inch pieces. Okay, so we're gonna stay again. Wait just a sec, I'm gonna explain this. You definitely need to stay, normally we do as close as we can get to the fold line, but for here we are going to stay away at least 4 millimeters away, 3 millimeters away from the fold line. Okay, so yeah, 3 to 4 millimeters you stay away from the fold line. You don't want to go too close because your page, we're not gonna add the pages too close to the fold line. Has to be, it needs a little space to bend nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the back. 3 to 4 millimeters away from the edge. Glue it down. And we're gonna do these with all the 1-inch pieces, front and back. So I will see you in a sec, but if you have done that, then I am just going to cut down a slightly of a triangle, just a slightly. And it's easier to put these 1-inch pieces, and you're not gonna go all the way here. No, only the 1-inch piece. Okay, so it's just a slightly little piece. So 3 to 4 millimeters staying away. And then we're just gonna cut down only the 1-inch piece, so from the first fold line, just a slightly little triangle off. Okay, let's do the other two also. Okay, when that is ready, I do have some strips left, and it's perfect to decorate your 1/2-inch pieces, because otherwise you're only going to see the black. Like this, these 1/2-inch, 3/4, 1/2-inch, you will see that. And I like to decorate those. And if you also like to do that, then just cut a nice piece. And you definitely don't want to overdo it, so stay away from the fold lines. Otherwise, it does not bend well. Okay. So I'm going to stay a little bit more from the edges as normal. And then I'm just going to cut these down. Okay. And I think I can say that it's, I think a 3/8. Yeah, it's a nice 3/8 to cut that down. This is a really small piece, so I like to use my ruler to hold it down. Oh, this ruler of course does not have the edges all the way. Wait just a sec. Let me use this one. Will hold it down better. Alright, so a 3/8, we do need 6, and we do need a small 3/4, and a small 3/4 will be then a 5/8. Okay, choose your leftover pieces. Okay, let's see, what else can we go do? I do like this one, so this one is cool for photo frame. And then on the inside here, what shall we do on here? And do we need a closure for this? Of course, otherwise it bangles. And we don't want that. Now our first page has that protection sheet. This is our first page, it's going to be here. So I don't need a protection page here, so but it definitely needs a closure. I can make a round one here, but we do want those as well be closed. What if we put some little tab on here and here? Oh, maybe on two sides. That is also nice. So a little tab on here, and then on here, so you can tangle these with a nice ribbon. Ooh, that is cool. Okay, so let's see. We don't need too wide. Something like this will do, I guess. What size is this? Just the leftover piece, guys. This is 1.5. Let's make a nice corner. Something like that. How large do we want this? Just to overlap this a little bit, and this will get higher if you put inside stuff. So I think a 3/4 will do. So let's make a 3/4 will do. This is not a 3/4, wait just a sec. 3/4, so we make a 1 inch. Well, let's make 1 inch. Do we need, no, we don't need any bulkness. No. So that is, and then we just can cut this off. Well, let's also cut this 1 inch off so it's extra strong. So actually it's a 2 by 1.5. Yep, that is. So if you cut a piece, that's 2. Score in the middle. Yep, and then you just can make a nice corner on one side. That's actually everything you need. 2 inch. Scoring. Yes, okay. Maybe it's a good idea to first add design paper on. We do have plenty leftover pieces to use. So yep, that would be not a big deal, I guess. Even small pieces you can use. And yeah, let's do that. And then bibbidi bobbidi boom, they are ready. Okay, grab this. I chose for 4 different fronts. And the back I keep them all the same. Let's see, these 2 are dark. Yeah, perfect match. Okay, let's make I like this. Okay, so let's keep this one. So we just put this in the middle, then I can eyeball it a little bit better. Yes. Okay, guys. And then at the end, well, you definitely, I don't have that much ribbon left, but I'm definitely gonna choose a ribbon right now because I know myself, and I do like also have some ribbon to add on tags if there are possibilities for that. Cool, I like it. So you have the two outside pages, and now you just can make a nice ribbon for inside. Okay, so I do have this one left and this one, but that is not that. It would fit. It would, and I have a pink one left, but yeah, it also could, but what if we do this one, so I have two equal ones. Let's see. Because now I also have to, oh, I wish that I did this immediately with the eyelet, so I did not have to make a knot. Okay. Oh, I hope I do not regret this, but what if, so now we just have to attach this one. You have to make a knot. Is this still enough to? Two different ones was also not that bad, I guess. Let me check. Can I make a ribbon out of this short one? Nah, that would be pretty close. Oh, that is way too, well, not way too, but it would be possible, but close. Close, close, close. It could be possible, but I still have to make that knot. If I take these out and I put them with this one, then, oh, okay. Let's see, can I take these out? I don't know if I can. I'm gonna test it out. Wait just a second. Okay, I easily could change this and put the ribbon inside. I only have to make sure that this stays healthy. Alright, so how I did that? Again, I just split this in two. It would be easier if I had a larger ribbon, but I just do with what I have. Okay, just place this inside. Add the eyelet inside. And squeeze this as hard as you can. Maybe even can put this. I just love it. Yay! Oh God, I love it. Women's hammer. Love, love, love it, love it. Now where is my other one? Here it is. Push that through. A little longer. Eyelet. Here we go. Some little, yeah. And there you go, guys. Now we do have plenty to make a nice little bow. Yep. I think this is nice for a first page. Cool. Oh, there goes my my white ribbon. Alright, so let's decorate. And then we always can think of what we want on the inside. But for now, watch your fingers, guys. Do not burn your fingers doing this. Yes, like it. Okay, this is a long time ago that it happened, but it happened yesterday, I think. And I have to explain this. I saw the postman, so I thought I turned off the video button, the recording button, but somehow I messed up. So what I needed to record I did not, and what I did not needed to record I did. So this afternoon yesterday was a little messed up, but it's not a big deal because I'm gonna fix that. First of all, I ended with the binding, and I was cutting these little pieces right here, so I glued them down. This is how it looks like, and on the outside I have used this piece. So that was ready, so nothing wrong with that because the binding was ready. Then I glued down the tape on the back, and I also used glue, liquid glue, and then I put that in the album as straight as possible. I always like to make some marks to put in here to have it straight. Then it's an option, I added 2 brads in the middle. It's an option, it's not necessary. And before I do that, I was noticing that I have my ribbons on the back, so I just measured a little bit where the ending is coming, so it's not showing. So if you measure like this and then you measure here, then you know where you can put this in here. So, but it's an option, it's not necessary, but these pages are pretty wide, so yeah, just in case I did. Alright, so that is the binding, and now we go to the next pages, and I I just cut 2 pages that fits marvelously on the inside, just with a nice black edge. And I kept 3-4 millimeters away from this fold line, and I cut 2 pieces. So let's go on the inside cover. Put this away, and I already have almost Well, I'm so glad that I did not put any design paper on. But don't worry, this I filmed. This little closure I did film. But we're gonna make this flap with the 2 pockets. And we're gonna create these 2 flaps with the pockets. Okay, so don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'm just gonna refill it. Refill? Refilm. Alright, so we are going to cut a piece of paper the same size. That is absolutely a very long time that I mess up. Okay, for the measurement, I'm just gonna keep my, I thought it was a 3/3/4, yes. So first we are going to score 1/2 inch and a in between, so we still can do something more under. Okay, let's fold this down. And then we're going to cut this 3/3/4. Let's do that again. 1/2 inch. Create a in between. Fold it. And cut 3/3/4. We need to have one more. I'm going to cut this in a second shorter. So 1/2 inch. In between. Three, 3/4. That's it. And this one I need to short this down a little bit. Don't forget to do that. Here we go. So now we have 3 pieces. And we can fold everything. Still thinking how stupid I can be. I normally check. It was a habit to check if I film, but yeah, with the excitement with arriving the postman, it's totally out of control. Now when you're not thinking that you are filming, then you're just gonna keep pushing the button and just, yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. But thank God it is not that big deal to remake this. It's only an afternoon waste. Because now I know what I did and what I needed to do. But yesterday I was thinking, oh, what can we do and blah 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 blah. Okay, just grab your first one. I'm gonna place this on our left. Nice in the middle. There we go. Then we grab our next one and place that on our right. There we go. Move this up. This one up, because now we have to place our middle. And with this one, just gonna keep an eye where this is ending. If this is up, I'm just gonna make a mark here. How can we do that the best way? If we move this up also, like this, up. I'm gonna see now. I want to try to have this in the middle. So this is up with the gusset. This is up and this one is up. So now I'm just going to see that I have a little opening here, and that's exactly what I want. So I'm just going to push this down so my first tape is on. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we have some space with it all. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go to the pockets. Alright, so now my pockets are a 3/5 of an 8, because they are a little bit smaller than the 3/3/4, of course. That's for here also. Yeah, just a little smaller, 3/5 of an 8, and deep they are 3. Okay, so easy peasy. Grab your, any leftover will do. I think this will do, because it's 3 deep. And we need to cut it down 3.5. Score 1/2 inch, that is for the bottom. So 3.5 and then a side one. I'm gonna give you the full measurement. And I like to have this at 3/5/8. See if I have the correct measurement. Let me check that for you. I'm gonna give you the full size. Yeah, now we do have, even can go a little larger. Could be. Okay, let's see, what size do we need to cut this down? This was a 3.5. And then I would recommend that we cut this. Yeah. I now have my measurement 4/5 of an 8. But I even would recommend that you cut between the 3/4 and 5 of an 8. You also can make a mark, like I normally would do. But since we make 6 pockets, I want to have them all 6 the same size. So if I'm going to cut this, I would do a 4, and I'm going to measure 5/8, 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. That I would do. So if you have your paper, just cut 3.5, and then I am just going to give this between the 4/5 of an 8 and a 3/4. So I'm just gonna put my left on the mountain between the 5 of an 8 and the 3/4. And then we're just going to score 3 sides. Let me check that for you. If I now have the perfect fit, I think I am. Perfect, yep, with just a small millimeter around it. That is just perfect. Okay, so we need to make 6 pockets that have this measurements. I'm just gonna write it down just one more time. So 3.5 by 4, and I'm going to write it down, 5/8, 3/4. That is the perfect measurement, but you can measure that yourself, of course. You can make a mark, but this is the size that I like to cut. So 3.5, that's this way, and then on the mountain 4 between the 5/8 and a 3/4. Yeah. And I think that's even a measurement that is, love this ruler, between the 4, 5/8 and a 3/4. That's an 11/16. Oh yes, it is. It's a measurement. Love that ruler. Okay, so we need six of these, guys. 6 of these. And I can stop with this. I can stop with this one because that one is already ready. So I don't have to remake that page fully. So we have our pockets. Put tape on, cut the corners, and glue it in your flippity flops. Okay? Yep, we did. We can do that. Pocket, 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 pocket. Use your tape at the bottom if you like. I like to do that. It's not necessary. If you don't like to do that, then it's not necessary. But I like to do that. Alright, so and then we're going to start with these, and that I filmed. And I think I also filmed how I put these in between the eyelets. And then I'm good to go. Back in business. Time to decorate. Alright. Yay! Problem solved. Thank God. Okay, let's decorate this. I'm gonna start, I think, with this one. Because I like to have 3 pockets that has a design what go through. So I like to start in this corner. So I'm gonna cut this one. And then we cut the next one. And then we cut the next one. And all the pockets are the same. Yep, they are. Alright, so cut this one. And the last one. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna keep the puzzle intact. So I'm just gonna start with this, and this, and this. Or was it? Yeah, this is okay. Now I have my start at the bottom. So this is how I like. You can use, if you have some lace. If you have a nice one that fits. Ooh, I definitely like this one. But my DIY also fits nicely. Maybe I'm gonna use this for the bottom. Not sure yet. Just look. Maybe you have something in your own stash. Maybe you have small pieces still left. Let's use that. Okay. Ooh, this I like. So I decided to do the middle one without lace. Because this is already on here with a bow. So that would be otherwise too much. I also put that little pearl string we still have on top. I did not glue it on top the lace because then I think it will not hold that well, so I decided to do it up. Now I was thinking I like this so much and I would like to do the bottom pockets as well, but we have a bird. But maybe I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start with my first pocket here. Let's see how we can cut this paper so I have what I want. Alright, so yeah, we do need to cut this fully. So that is one. That is one. Okay. What if I now go on this side? Let's just make a mark. Can I then do this another one? I think we might not. Let's just give it a go. Cut the birds off. So our first one. Yeah, the next one does have a slight corner, but hey, that is only this piece, so that is cool. Sorry, bird. Alright, so let's see. These are two different ones, so I'm just gonna place this in the middle. And these two on the outside. You can flip this if you want to have some decorations with your lace. And I think this is the perfect set. Glue it on, decorate it in every way you like. And then I think I like this one for the back. Very nice and delicate. Cool. Let's do this. I love it. So cool. Yep, I like it. So we have still place for the inside, and we have still a big inside here. Yeah, cool. I like it. All right, so whatever you're gonna put in here, it's all up to you. We're gonna do that later. I do have 2 tags already, but I think we even have more space for a nice little booklet or something. But anyways, fill it up. The first thing that I think I'm gonna do is on the inside here, the small piece. How wide is this? I think, yeah, it's of course a 3/3/4, I know, but we have place for a 3.5. Is that too small to make an extra flippable piece for your small pictures? I do like that. So we're gonna split. We're gonna make some extra flippable pages here, just for fun. So I'm just gonna grab a new page. And let's cut this the same size. There we go. Just fold a flippity flop. And yeah, no, for this one we are already inside, so we are not going to make any bulkiness in here. Fold it. cut this at 3.5. We just measured that, so that's a nice size to use, 3.5. I'm gonna split this in half, Scrapqueen way, so I know I'm good. Just fold this nicely straight, and I'm just gonna cut this down with a small millimeter. And then I know for sure that these two fits beautiful. One here and one here. And if you feel that it's still too narrow, just cut a little millimeter off. But I think mine is good to go. I have a little pencil marks that I want to erase. Alright, so you like this? And yeah, I do like that. So it's kind of a little book. Feels like a little book. Okay, place that down. And this is just to create some extra photo spaces. I know you will have small pictures, especially in the old days, the old vintage pictures, they do have small ones. And even a 3x4, 3x4. Oh, just 3x4 size also fits. Alright, so we're gonna stay away a few millimeters away from this first fold line, okay guys? Stay away. I think I'm just gonna make this nicely. Well, no, I also wanna, yeah, we do have. I'm just gonna stay away 3 millimeters, then I'm good to go. Actually at the bottom or the same spot where this one is attached on. So I'm just going to place that on top. Perfect. And then this one. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I like extra flippable pages. Cool. That is cool. Alright, so we have our opening. So in here we can't do anything. So we just can decorate this or using photo frames or add a nice image. Totally up to you. You even can write something down here. That is also possible. And I think, yeah, I think we still have place for to do something more on here. What if we add another one on here? So it is feeling like a little book. Everything is possible. You can make one on this side. We do have to place. We do have to place for it. Why not use it? Let's just play. Let's just give it a go. 1/2 inch. And then this one, I would put this on here, I guess. Or shall we do it just on top here? What do you like? As it is a book? Let's just cut first this the same size. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'm just going to cut this same as this one. go. If you don't try, you don't know. Here we go. Just got to place that on top, the other one. Straight as possible. Here we go, guys. Oh, we're just gonna make a book. We are just gonna make a book. Okay, now I definitely will stop, but this is cool, isn't it? I like it. Yes. Would be fun if we just add a nice old vintage look paper. Let's see if I have that in here. I do have it somewhere. Let's check it out. Check. Oh no, that's chipboard. No, I do have it somewhere, but not right here. No. But you also can use just white and just switch the edges nicely brown. That also would be cool. Okay. Yep, and on the inside I also would recommend that you just use this size on here. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna finish this first and then I'm gonna move on with here. Alright, I'm gonna look for that paper because I think it would fit perfect, but don't be angry if you don't have it because you can make it your own. Alright. Ooh, I found this one. Oh my gosh, this is so long ago that I used this paper. It's kind of a parchment paper. I think I used this the last time with love notes. But now I'm wondering, if you want to use photos, then you don't need to put anything on these papers. So I am... maybe I'm only gonna decorate this. I'm gonna leave this open for the person who gets this. They can put photographs on here. What do you think? But guys, this I love. Oh my gosh. Totally forgot that I had it. The paper that I was telling you about, I can't find. I do have envelope with them. I think I still have it upstairs. I still need to clean up, yep. So, I think I will just go then for what I have. I have 2 pages left. Of course I have more, but I always like to start first with what I have. Maybe this on the inside. And this here, or we can mix that. Maybe we can mix that. Wait just a sec. Okay. Here and here. I think I cut the long way first. You never know if I can use it for a strip or frame or whatever. Okay, this is ready. Check. Yep. I'm gonna cut this one. Where is the oh, here it is. Here we go, and then this here. Oh, this can be a little smaller. Yeah, that's better. That has more space. Yeah, okay. What shall we do? Shall we split this? Or shall we just keep this as it is? No, I'm just going to keep it as it is. Glue it in and you decide what you want with these pages. It's your party.